very exciting night tonight. It's Friday night, the 6th of November, and yesterday I had a wonderful surprise on my front porch. I had a box from Josh Secaur, and he had a lot of interesting beers, and he sent me some descriptions of some of the beers. They had some, this particular one I'm going to drink tonight, I don't know if you can see that, KSB-R. He explained is a kettle-soured Berliner, and the R is for raspberry. So this beer is 100% two-row, mashed as normal as like a base malt, and then put in with two-row, uncrushed, and soured in the kettle. I don't know how you do that. I'm gonna have to look that up, but it sounds fascinating. Then there were no hops added. Raspberry was added, so it should be a very strong raspberry scent. I don't know if the color will come. It doesn't look like, looking at the light, it doesn't look red. So anyway, I think this is his first foray into this kind of beer, so I am fired up to taste this. So let's crack into it. And hey, Josh, thank you so much for sending these beers. I'm going to do reviews on all these as I drink them, and I really, really appreciate it. This is very, very exciting. My first beer mill. Wow, this is cool. Okay, not much of a hiss on there. Not sure if he bottle conditioned or kegged this stuff. Just looking at the bottle, I would guess that he maybe filled it from a keg. Let's see. So let's get a pour. Oh, it does have a raspberry tint. All right, I'll stop there, and yeah, you know what? I don't see anything in there, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it all in. Don't know if you can see this, but it is pretty clear. Don't know when he bottled this, but has a really beautiful color to it. It's a kind of a dark pink color with some yellow notes. Not much of a head, so I don't suspect it's very carbonated. Maybe that's probably the style for a kettle-soured beer. Don't know. Yeah, solid raspberries. I can smell that. So don't really. Yeah, you're not going to smell any hops because there's no hops in it. So I might get a small hint of the malt just below the raspberry notes. So I can see that. Okay, I got to try this. That is phenomenal. So I don't know what the soured means or how you got the sour in there, but you definitely taste the sour piece. It tastes almost like it's interesting because it's two-row mashed and then soured on the two-row, but it tastes almost like a raspberry cider. If I had to describe it, the carbonation is almost like you would get in a soda. You know, it's and maybe it's because of the fruit flavors. It reminds me of a soda, but man, this is very, very tasty. And I like the color too. I kind of wish my wife was here to taste this because I think she would like it. Yeah, the carbonation and the tartness, and I do get a little bit of the lemon tart along. I mean, it's definitely raspberry, but I get some of the lemon tartness you're talking about. I don't know exactly. I'm gonna have to go and research this now and see how you do a kettle-soured beer to find out how that works. But yeah, so yeah, I'm fascinated now. My interest is peaked, so I have to go check this out. Thanks, Josh. Now I got to do some research tonight. Hey, man, really, really good beer. Or if you call, yeah, I guess you call it a beer. It's a Berliner. I'm gonna have to go try that beer style now, and yeah, it's nothing like a Weiss, which you said it wasn't a Weiss beer. It's a Berliner beer, and it's certainly different than a Weiss beer, but very nice, very crisp, very tart and sour, with a raspberry smell and a raspberry taste. You know, if that's what you're shooting for, you hit it on the mark. Good job. So hey, happy homebrew. Cheers.